Hello, Happy New You. This is day one of the Joy Yoga 30-day challenge, where our theme is belonging to self, belonging to community, belonging, a sense of belonging in your relationships, and a sense of interconnectedness. Set aside 15 to 20 minutes each day to finish your challenge. It will be a fusion of yoga, mindfulness, and meditation. This practice is for all bodies, but I encourage you to do two things. Number one, breath is first. So, as long as you're breathing consciously, and I will help you with that, and perhaps adding some movement, even if it's not the exact movement that you see me doing, your continuous commitment to showing up every day is what's required. If you want to go further than that, we'll talk about sun salutations. And so, for some of you who have been practicing for a while or who have been with me for a while, I've been teaching for close to 20 years. I'll give you further challenges, but your challenge is to show up for 30 days for yourself. So, belonging to self is the most important thing. So, a few things. You want to wear comfortable clothes. Certainly, you can wear a t shirt. You don't want it too big. There will be some movements that, if it's too big, it may come up over your face. So, maybe have a loose but not very loose t shirt, whatever makes you feel comfortable. I strongly encourage you to do this practice on an empty stomach. When our stomachs are full, movement is restricted because our body, our energy is going to digesting food. So, if at all possible, um, come with an empty stomach, or at least having not eaten in 2 or 3 hours before you do this practice. You will need a yoga mat or a towel. If you don't have a yoga mat, there's no need to go out and buy something new. I may be introducing a few props, but you also do not need those. There will be portions and days where we'll do a little bit of chair yoga. So it is nice to have a chair that doesn't have arms and that does not have wheels, at least not wheels that you can't lock, right? Also, I want to encourage you to go to what I call your edge. This is that second thing. So, your edge is the very end of your comfort zone. You want to gain something from the practice, right? And if we're always comfortable, we're not growing. So you want to be a toe over, right? That comfort zone. You can do this in the privacy of your own home, which is absolutely wonderful. So I invite you to sit up. Your legs don't have to be crossed, they can be straight out, or you can be seated in a chair. I invite you to lower your gaze or close your eyes and take a deep breath in. As you release the breath in whatever way feels comfortable, allow your shoulders to relax. Think of them melting away from your ears. And I encourage you to find an intention for this challenge. It can change from day to day. Your intention is an affirmation, a mantra, perhaps a single positive word. Your intention can be a favorite positive poem. It can even be a scripture or a prayer. Allow this intention to guide you. Once you've found that intention, think of breathing it in deeply. And as you release breath, think of releasing that intention to go before you. Continue breathing Noticing how breath moves in and out, feeling the expansion of the inhale and the release of the exhale. For a moment, think of belonging. Think of how you can belong more fully to yourself. Take a deep breath in, and as you let the breath go, think of sitting up a little taller, continuing to allow the shoulders to relax away from the ears, taking the arms out wide, maybe adding just some slight movement, and then lifting the chest, pressing the shoulders into the back. Inhale, arms overhead, palms touch. And on an exhale, bring the hands down to the heart, gazing over the tips of the fingers. We are coming together on this journey of belonging. And release the hands. Inhale up. Think of gathering energy and drawing that energy deep within. Once more, inhale up, lifting arms overhead, letting the palms touch, and bringing the hands down to the heart center. Release the hands, allow them to rest gently on your legs, your thighs, or your knees, whatever feels comfortable. I'll be giving you modifications and variations, but again, the most important thing is your breath and only going to your edge, the very end of your comfort zone. Beyond your comfort zone is discomfort and pain, and that is not the goal. The goal is to show up, to breathe, and do what you can. Relax the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, drop the head down to one side and relax the shoulders and simply notice what you feel. Maybe close your eyes, visualizing breath moving up and down the extended neck. And think of breathing in and out through the nose only. This allows the breath to heat up the body, making it safer to move in and out of poses. Inhale, lift the head to center. And on the exhale, drop the head to the opposite side, relaxing the shoulders. Notice what you feel. Belonging to self means quieting our mind as much as we can, because actually when yoga teachers say that, most of the time, most of us say, how do you do that? Because the mind is always moving and that's what it does. So what I mean when I say quiet the mind is to just notice what's going on internally. Our body sends us signals. Inhale, lift the head to center. Notice if there is a difference between the right and the left side. No judgment, just notice. Inhale, lift the arms overhead. Palms touch. Exhale, bring the hands down to the heart. Release the hands. Inhale up, reaching for energy. And hold, pulling the arms as close as you can to your ears. On the exhale, you're going to twist and lower the arms, pulling the hand behind close. And maybe using the hands as leverage to increase the twist on the exhale. Gazing behind, we're massaging our internal organs. On an exhale release, draw the body back to center. Inhale up. Exhale. Twist from the core and lower the hands. We're aiding our body in digestion. Maybe increasing the twist, thinking of your edge, the end of your comfort zone. Pressing the shoulder back, gazing behind. Think of pulling the navel to the spine. And release. Inhale up. Exhale, pull the hands down to the heart. And this will end our practice for day 1. Congratulate yourselves. At the end of practice, I say Ashe and Namaste, simply meaning I honor the energy and the divine in all of you. See you tomorrow, day 2.